Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about honing. So first up, what is it? Well, honing is an endgame upgrade option for your weapons. It's available to weapons of rarity 8, 9 and 10 that are at the end of their upgrade tree, and it allows you to either increase the base attack power of your weapon, stack on some added defense, or imbue it with life-stealing capabilities to help you heal in battle. You'll unlock honing at the end of high rank caravan quests, once you defeat Arekkz, and once you've unlocked it, you simply visit the smithy, scroll down to the hone option, select your weapons, and you are then presented with 3 honing options: attack, defense, and life. Honing for attack will give you a boost to your weapon's raw damage. The effect on this is akin to that which you get from attack up large, only this time it's permanently on your weapon and doesn't rely on an armor skill. This also stacks with any other attack up stats or skills you have, so for example I have honed blade on this armor, which increases my attack and sharpness, so honing for attack will then add on top of that. And while honing for attack may well seem like the obvious choice, after all, more power is always going to be useful. However, don't just overlook the other 2 options, because they are equally useful in certain situations, for certain encounters, and for certain weapon types. Honing for defense will give you plus 60 defense on your weapon. So if you're fighting a monster that you often struggle against, or that hits hard, then that extra bit of defense may often be the difference between life and death. However, there's more to it than just a simple plus 60 defense. See, honing for defense also comes with an extra hidden ability, Natural Divine Blessing, which is normally an armor skill that is used to sometimes decrease the damage taken. Only this time it's not an armor skill, it's just a bonus of honing for defense. So that's a little something extra to think about when deciding how to hone your weapon. Then finally, let's talk about honing for life. This is a really interesting one. See, honing for life gives your weapon a chance to lifesteal, i.e. heal you when you attack. It doesn't happen on every single attack, but it does happen relatively frequently, to the extent that you will regularly get use out of it. However, it's not quite as simple as hitting the monster heals you. See, lifesteal is tied to motion values, and motion values are probably best described as percentage values of your true attack power. So for example, I'm using a charge blade, and the sword attacks have lower motion values than my axe attacks. So when the effect triggers, a hit from the sword would heal me for an amount probably comparable to a potion, whereas an axe hit would be somewhere between a potion and a mega potion. A greatsword, however, has far greater motion values, and if you are able to land a level 3 charge attack on a monster when lifesteal triggers, you'll heal a considerable chunk of your life bar. Now if you do want to see the individual motion values for different weapons, I'll leave a link to the Arekkz page in the description box down below. But the easiest way to look at this is that weapons that hit harder will better make use of this skill, and while on the surface that may seem a little unfair, see it like this. Bigger, more powerful weapons are typically slower, meaning you're more likely to get hit than someone with a fast weapon that allows them to move freely. Therefore, they stand to gain more from this as a trade-off for their mobility, or lack thereof. That doesn't mean to say, however, that something like a sword and shield can't still make use of life honing, but it is obviously more effective on things like a greatsword. So, as you can see, all 3 honing options have their pros, and each of them should be considered seriously when deciding. If you do at some point change your mind once your weapon is honed, you can still remove it, and re-hone it once again, but the items that you used to hone it in the first place are lost, so you need to farm them all over again. And one last thing worth mentioning, while I said at the beginning of the video this is available to weapons of rarity 8, 9 and 10, this does not apply to relic weapons. This only applies to weapons that you craft and upgrade yourself. Either way, that, my friends, is pretty much it. If you do have any questions, then let me know in the comments down below, but aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.